There are stories, and then there are stories about stories. This one starts here, the Palm Springs Racquet Club. Of course, times have changed, and so has the landscape, but this small part of the story is so good, it's worth a throwback to 1934, a time when this was the party spot for much of Hollywood. Tex Gray manned the bar, and good times flowed. Some even say it was here that the Bloody Mary was first created. Cocktail culture, a time, a taste, a memory. The Coachella Valley has a rich liquid history, with a beginning and middle fueled by a drink or two. On any given night, you can walk down Nostalgia Lane. At Ingleside Inn, grab a spot near the Piano Man and a gin martini. They've made them here since 1925. Not much has changed over the years, and that's what brings folks back for another round. It's a red carpet rollout for a real classic in this reimagined desert haunt, the Old Fashioned. This whiskey cocktail can be controversial in its creation and in its consumption. Sip slow and steady, and make sure to ask the bartender about Mr. Lyons' history. They've been making old fashions here since 1945. Spirits, sugar, water, bitters. That defines a cocktail.
The cocktail is something that is a very American thing, America's contribution to the culinary world.
Cocktail culture? That's much harder to define.
Palm Springs has always been a drinking town, for sure.
Chef Michael Beckman and bar manager Dave Castillo have a heavy hand in bringing the classic cocktail resurgence to Greater Palm Springs. For them, it's more than a trade, it's a craft.
Rediscovering old classics, looking to authentic recipes, and then looking at those spirits that were used back in the day and trying to make our best educated guess as to how those spirits actually tasted.
It's liquid sophistication. Their menu broken down into eras: Golden Age, Prohibition, Dark Ages, and Tiki. Tiki is key to desert cocktail culture. Bootlegger Tiki, a tiny jewel, celebrates these iconic cocktails in a big way. They do so with flowing rum and fire in the historic Dawn the Beachcomber building circa 1953. That tropical drink culture, a liquid muse for everything Polynesian. A flavor savored still today. Cheers to a bygone era, one that set the tone for doing it up, so to speak. Shaken, stirred, boozy, bright, every drink a careful balance of flavor and of history.